Hello and welcome to the Audio Dad Chronicles. I'm Shale, and today we are jumping back into the world of Inpatient, the collaboration between Ren and Chris Webby. This will be Caskets. So our journey through the inpatient's asylum continues today with Caskets, and I have been warned that this one is a bit of a tearjerker. So I'm going to do my best to keep my composure together because with the song title like Caskets, I have a sense that I already have a feeling like this one is going to punch hard in the feels. And if the title wasn't enough, if the warnings about it weren't enough, I was informed that when this premiered live, there was a lead-in video to it, a special presentation, if you will, made by Ren that absolutely had everybody bawling. And we are fortunate enough, if you could say that, to be able to still watch that. Somebody was able to capture it and they put it on YouTube. So let's just do it. Let's just jump straight into it. We're going to watch the introduction video as made by Ren that predated the release of the song right before we get into the song Caskets. And hopefully I can keep my composure together long enough, and I'll explain why soon. But first, let's just dive into this. Yeah, it's already hit me. This is going to be a tough one to get through, I can tell. Okay. I told myself I can do this. I can do this. Yeah, I mean, if this is what we're getting before the song even starts, this is going to hit hard and heavy. I am too late to leave names in the chat and all that goodness, but if I was there at the time of the premiere, I would have. I'm sure I would have. So let's just put it out there for the universe now. This one's for my mother, Wendy, and my father-in-law, Paul, aka Grumpy. He's still with us, but we don't know for how much longer. The missus and I are actually heading on a plane next week as of the time of this filming to begin the preparations for that. Cancer's a bitch. Let's just leave it at that, okay? Okay, I'm back. I can do this. We'll get through this. All of us together, we'll get through this. This is Caskets, Inpatient, Chris Webby, and Ren. Let's go.
If I don't wake tomorrow morning, empty shoes on the side of the hall, and if my number stops calling, Picture frames hanging up by the door. You try to reach right in and hold on to the little things, but they slip away. But it's okay, 'cause I had a hell of a time. Know that I had the time of my life. So remember me and smile. All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road. So it goes until the caskets close. And if you get that sinking feeling, thinking about the time we shared, I hope it helps you with your healing. Knowing that I wasn't scared, I savored everything. I pressed the world up against my skin. I was lucky, I guess. I always found the beauty in the mess. You gotta hold on to the little things, but you gotta let go just a little bit. When another one goes, one will find their wings. Then they'll find their way home, little take and give. Into the unknown and the changing tides. The sun sets low on an endless sky. So much we don't know, I don't know why, but I'll be fine, 'cause I had a hell of a time.
Okay, hold on. I can already tell I'm going to have a hell of a time with the editing of this one. You don't know it, but there's been multiple breaks, and we're just getting started in the song. I've had to stop it a number of times to dry my eyes, compose myself, and pull and get ready to continue through this. This song is definitely doing its job. It is touching in places that I felt and in a little way feared that it would. With the song title like Caskets, it is going to be what it is, but it is beautiful. It definitely does make you think of those important people that are still with you and that aren't still with you. This video in itself, it's evoked so many emotions and memories. You know, it made me think of the moment where I got down on my knee for my wife in the snow outside. The timing was right. This is where it had to happen. That's how it did happen. It made me think of my grandparents, who are now long gone now. But I remember very, very clearly my grandfather, who was much older than my grandmother, moving to a new home across the street from the retirement place where she had to live due to her failing health. And every day, he wasn't allowed to live there just yet. He wasn't, his body was still doing well enough, I guess you could say. And so every day he would walk across the street. He would spend the whole day with her, every day. And then he'd go back to his apartment across the street. And eventually, with his health and everything, he was able to move into the retirement home with her as well. And I remember very, very clearly helping him empty the last of their things out of their shared home, and to move him across the street, quite literally, into their final resting home, where they've both eventually finished their lives. And I remember him very clearly saying to me, you know, I said, why? Well, why now? And he said that 47 years ago, I said, till death do us part, and I meant it. About a year later, she passed. He was in basically perfect health for a 92-year-old man, and he was gone 6 hours later. They say you can die of a broken heart. He absolutely did. So let's throw one up there for Tom and Selena as well. Hey, I'm back again. Okay, here we go. You know, we're supposed to react to the music. We're supposed to listen to the lyrics. Well, I mean, I am. And touch on the emotions or the vocals, or we're all here for the same reasons. We're here to appreciate the music. And sometimes the music becomes about you. I feel like with the message that Ren and Webby threw out at the beginning of this, and the topic of this, and the content of the video, the song is just the vessel. It's the thing that is gonna, they are giving to us to let us carry some of those emotions through in the way we want to. So I hope you continue to enjoy me on this journey as I do my darndest to make it through this beautiful song. Let's go.
Know that I had the time of my life. So remember me and smile. All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road. So it goes until the caskets close. Raise a toast as the curtains close and the sunset fades to black. So the story goes, we all walk with ghosts, no one-way tickets back. The casualties of our memories that slip right through the cracks. All the inside jokes and the times we spoke will stay frozen in the past. You gotta hold on to the little things, but you gotta let go just a little bit. I guess we'll never know what tomorrow brings, but just know you're not alone in the thick of it. I know it feels cold when the caskets close. Stories untold on a headstone. For those who grow old, it'll fly by in the blink of an eye. So we'll have a hell of a time.
They kind of go all notebook on us, don't they? This was very much how my grandparents' last few months or so ended. You know, till death do us part, even if you're at times not sure who the other person is. But it never changed for him, and it won't for me. I said those words and I meant them too. We can do this. We can get through this. Love the trumpet, the piano, the trumpet. They are really selling that melancholy, but still hope at the same time. I appreciate every aspect of the music. I think they've really done a great job of conveying and capturing the emotion that they sought out with the song titled Caskets. So keep it up, Ren. Keep it up, Chris. Let's go.
Know that we'll have the time of our lives. So remember us and smile. All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road. So it goes until the caskets close. We'll have a hell of a time. Know that we'll have the time of our lives. So remember us and smile. All of the souls heading back home down a one-way road. So it goes until the caskets close.
And as Ren has said in many a song, and so it goes. The caskets are closed. And my family still has another one to close. It's very, very soon, unfortunately. Like I said early on, the wife and I will be getting on a plane and going across the country to help her parents prepare to move into their final homes. And hopefully my father-in-law will still be with us by the time we get there to see him just one more time. I thank you all for coming along on the ride in this one. I hope we get another time to see each other again. Peace, love, and empathy to all. Hold each other close, because you never know when you won't get to again. Good night.